Hi Christine, this is Peter's house out at Seton Village. We actually did the front over the last 2 years, the more recent project. I put this walkway in. Peter and I discussed it. Peter really doesn't like very many straight lines. He wants everything kind of this organic feel, so we did this. I did all these nice flagstone, and I don't know if you can see from the top, but it's got these 3 little curves of rock. And last year we installed those nice mushroom lights, and a lot of this is in process. You know, we're starting to get some nice plants. He's got big grasses that are starting to come up. That's a pampas grass. It's like 8 feet high. And off to the right here is this place that always had a lot of buffalo grass and was just kind of underdeveloped, and we put some sprinkler systems in, and it's just really a very pretty meadow now. There's all these, I don't know if you can see them on here, these wild penstemon that come up. These beautiful purple ones, and I've got a ton of orange Mexican hat in here. And I'm going to be planting out 4 or 5 more colors of penstemon this year. Buffalo grass is doing good. Still a little patchy, but it takes a couple of years. And then here's some more of Peter's front. We got some of these nice big boulders in. There's lavender, and this is actually, you can't even see this gorgeous big boulder right here. You can see it much of the year, but right now this cranesbill is just goes absolutely crazy here. It's amazing how big it gets on this side of the house. Switchgrass, some corn, flax is always nice. Come around this way to the left of the property. There's this little pump house. It's really a valve house that I had to put there. He's got like an 18 valve irrigation system. This is a vegetable garden that was here before I got here. This is one of the areas of the place that is not developed yet. I'm going to be putting some latia fence up here to cover up some of these things. And then, so anyway, this is what we call Machu Picchu here. First off, this was a big weedy hill at one point, and first off I put this 8-foot or so retaining wall here and back to kind of hold up the arroyo. Here, let me get over this way. Here you can see it, you know, you can see it goes all the way up to the house, but this retaining wall has drainage that goes all underneath this whole area here, so everything that falls off the roof doesn't wash down the whole kind of arroyo that went up into the house here, and it all just kind of goes underneath and comes out here. And then there's this nice arroyo down here, and Peter always thinks it would be fantastic to rake it all out and put some sort of wildflower trail that he can look at. So some of these things don't convey too well on the movies or stuff. They're so three-dimensional, but there's all sorts of rock work here. That's soapwort that I love that's coming out, and we have all sorts of nice ground covers here. This is Crystal River Veronica that actually is just finished going blue. It was really blue for a while. I have some pictures of that, and the soapwort in the middle. Again, you can't really see the geometry of it too much, but there's a beautiful serpentine weeping birch up there, and he's got some nice penstemon coming out right now, and flax, and got this nice honeysuckle. So let me try and get a better view of this thing here. So it's got this like the shade is there, but it's a flagstone circle kind of in the middle, and it's a lot of ground cover stuff here. Vinca. I plant a lot of stuff that is equally aggressive, so it's really been spreading. There's a lot of creeping toad flags, Kenilworth ivy down here that's really fun to look at. So then you have the whole construction of it. That this is kind of this loose, nice rock bed with steps that goes up toward the porch, and there was some railroad tie work, and this is kind of this loop where you walk. A lot of this stonework is covered up by ground cover right now. We're getting ready to, after all it flowers, we're going to trim it all out again and expose all the, so this kind of, it's kind of like this swoop that goes around and then comes down on that side with this nice little rock area with the river stone in the middle. And then if you were to go up, excuse me, if you were to go up, this little step area here comes up to this patio he has. And this is an annual bed up here that just gets racing with zinnias and annual color. Do a little geranium cart for him. It's another area in the top, and we have a lot of this Rever rock that goes against the house. This would be a nice product to use for parts of your yard. It's this really nice Mexican beach pebble. It's really the best river rock you can get. There's a few colors. This is black. It reads blue and black when wet. And there used to be this really nice red purple, but they don't have it anymore. He's got a lawn because of his endless well down here. And he's got this pond. I didn't do the pond. He's had some trouble with it. It's a very big old pond. There's some beds. There's some. I just last week reconstructed this edge for him, and was able to retain a lot of ground covering succulents from some other areas in the yard. So we filled it out, and it looks like it's been there forever. Little ornamental tree. Finally get the roses climbing up on the house. A bit of more color, and so I guess that's about it. And it's a nice property, big peony, getting ready to go crazy over here. Oh, here's a nice angle, kind of got a shadow again. It has a lot of nice angles around here, and it's a lot of surprises in the garden. Oh, look at these big allium, these mats. I know you want to do just grasses and succulents and whatnot, but there's some really fun options. Those allium, they just are almost the size of a basketball. Really something. Dahlias come in. All right, so I'll sign off, post this up on YouTube, and send it to you later. You know, I don't really imagine your property looking like Peter's in any way. We discussed a more specific idea, and so I'm not really showing you this to say, hey, this is what we're gonna do. I'm just wanting you to see a project and see how things can get after you spend a few years kind of directed towards systems. All right, we'll talk soon. Nice to talk.